I can't believe we just blew up Goto's yacht. That's gonna destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
Who cares?
Yeah, well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus the power vacuum.
The YouTube
Even
system.
if Voga gets up and running again, the system is going to be feeling the effects for years to come.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name. Zez, Kai, whatever it is.
Zekai.
Kyle? Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Goto off your back until he could meet with you. We'll need to head back to Nar Shaddaa.
What?
To that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble.
What the...
What do you want now?
She's like,
thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong.
what are you doing on my ship, Goto?
My goodwill, I present to you a gift. This droid. It will serve you well on your journey.
So, your solution is if you can't beat us, you're gonna join us. Wasn't your ship just blown up?
A common misconception not supported by facts.
I just saw it! I just saw your ship get blown up. Like 20 seconds ago. Nobody else saw it, okay? Chat, guys, you gotta believe me. I saw it. His ship, it kerploded, okay? It was like kaboom! It was awful. I was there. Saw it. Don't listen to Goto. He's lying. He's lying, Goto. Tell me more. I guess tell me more about this droid.
As I indicated, this unit will remain with you and guard you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during your journey.
Your orders? Your order. You're gonna... Just play along. Let him do what he wants to frickin' do.
I cannot harm you. You are the key to saving the Republic.
Yeah, I still don't want to do that.
Prove yourself otherwise.
Okay, we have G0T0 in our party. Goto. His special power... he has special power over droids and cannot set off my... I'd hope not, he flies. Let's go to Nar Shaddaa. I don't want your help. I'll make use of the droid. We're not huge dicks. Just little dicks. Thanks for the droid, Goto. Let's go to Nar Shaddaa. Hope it doesn't go to a cutscene.
So, you have returned from
shit.
exile. Kavar thought you might, if only to wander your old battlegrounds. But I did not think you would come to Nar Shaddaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you.
Then you know I've come to end you. We're not here to kill him. I have questions. Why did Kavar think I would return from exile? We haven't returned from exile. We're not Jedi. Questions. You answer now.
No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace.
I don't care if you get
I have kept
peace.
secrets for far too long.
Tell him. Why did you cut me off from the Force? Oh, wow. I've heard enough. Prepare to... It's not that funny. It's not that funny. It's not that funny. Okay. Let's cut to the chase.
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets.
Maybe
But
you're
I
not a
have
total
no
dick.
answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it, and although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing.
Okay, you really want to die, don't you? You really want to be killed here and now. I have ways of making you talk. So I wish... No, get the fuck out of here.
What I can tell you, I will.
You better. You better frickin' tell me. Why did you cut me off from the
Is
Force?
that what you think? We did no such thing, but it is a technique that has been used as punishment in the past, yes. It is a rare sentence, and to my knowledge it has only been done once, at a moment where a Jedi discipline has failed. What caused your loss, I fear, was different. I am not certain I understand it. We did not understand it fully then, and only recently do I feel we may have become enlightened. The other masters may have more knowledge of this, but I do not, and I do not know if they even live. Does it matter? It seems your power has returned. Perhaps the loss was not a loss at all.
Yeah, so Gi just got a storied past. She was a Republic officer, or I guess a Jedi commander leading Republic forces during the Mandalorian Wars, and she played a key part in the final decisive battle. She was a commanding officer of Republic forces at certain key battles, like at Duxon and Serico. Atten had mentioned those earlier. We're gonna dive into some of that backstory later. So she's seen some stuff. She's been in some pretty hectic combat. So she's not a stranger to warfare or what it is. And during the final battle, we're gonna find out some terrible things happened, and it was just so terrible. She got cut off from the Force. Minor spoiler, not really, because at the beginning of the game we know we can't use the Force. We are deaf to it, immune. And then with her dialogue with Kreia, it kind of exposits that, she's slowly regaining her connection to the Force, therefore implying she was cut off from it. So I didn't spoil anything. Just saying she's got a storied past. She's not a Mary Sue, per se. Um, Not at all. She's not the strongest or the smartest or the most charming of individuals, but she is the cutest. I'll give her that. I have rambled on for like 5 minutes. What the hell is wrong with me? Other questions?
Very well.
Tell the chat where are all the Jedi. Some people watching don't know what's happened. Fill them in.
They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of Kavar's plan.
Makes sense. So after the Miralukan colony that Visas was on was attacked, the Jedi realized that they were being targeted through the Force, and they understood that any gathering of Jedi only made them a target. So the remaining Jedi have scattered. There are still Jedi out there in hiding, like Zez-Kayel. There's still plenty of powerful Jedi left in the galaxy. They are just dispersed and hiding right now. And as he's saying, they are hunting down what is hunting them. Jedi are terrifying. They are definitely a force to be respected. I don't admire them. I don't like Jedi. I only like a couple Jedi, only because of their personal merits, not because they are Jedi. But I respect what the Jedi are. It doesn't mean I like them.
Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few, and I have not heard from them in some time.
Okay, this gives us a little bit of a quandary. A couple options. Should we divulge this? I think we should. I am not... We need to fully consider the repercussions of the actions we take. They do have something of an impact in this game. That's really a mentality you should have in real life as well. But why not? Let's... I got a gut feeling on this one. I'm shooting from the hip. Let's roll the die and see what happens.
Atris, but I had thought she had gone to KOTOR with the others.
You sound surprised.
Yes, she holds the last of the Jedi teachings. It is good she survived.
Oh, at least one of us thinks that. Why didn't you go to KOTOR? That's the Miralukan colony. I thought that was the name of the Cathar's homeworld. I'm kind of glad it isn't. I think it's stupid for a species in their homeworld to share the same name. Like, maybe as a nickname, like, you know, what other species would call them. Like, you know, how in science fiction humans are called Earthlings or Terrans or whatever because, you know, Terra, Earth, Earthling, you know. But that's not what we are. We're humans. And, like, you know, the Twi'leks, they're not from a planet called Twi'lek, they're from Ryloth. I think it's important for a species and a planet to have separate names. I'm rambling. I am not going to apologize. I am having fun. I'm going to continue to ramble. But why didn't you go to KOTOR?
I had not finished my investigations here, and I did not
Can
wish
you
to reveal
please use
myself.
some
There was
contractions?
nothing I could do.
Is it a contraction or a conjunction? That's a contraction, yeah, when you make... I had not. Just say I hadn't. You sound like a pretentious douchebag when you're like, I had not finished my investigations here, and I did not wish to reveal myself. There was nothing I could do. Okay, anyway, questions.
Very well.
What happened to them?
It is a long story. But there
It's
is no harm
a
in knowing.
long story.
And someone should know. Only a handful of us remained after the Jedi Civil War, barely 100 in number. Then, even that 100 began to vanish, in places where the Force seemed blind. The only pattern we determined is that when Jedi gathered, they were seen no more. At the last Jedi conclave on the Miraluka world of KOTOR, the entire planet was wiped out.
We've been
The
over this,
entire
but
race destroyed.
giving you guys some
Because the
context as
Jedi
to what's
chose to
happened.
gather there. It was only then that we realized we were facing something far more powerful than we knew how to fight.
I know who it is. Is that why you hid?
We could not allow the fact that when we gathered, we placed everything around us at risk. A Jedi's life is sacrifice, but we cannot allow our presence or actions to endanger others. And we cannot fight an enemy that will not reveal itself. But any Jedi, anyone who is strong in the Force, who attempted to track down such a threat, vanished without a trace.
But that makes no sense. Tell me about this threat.
I know little about it. I know more of the absence it leaves behind than its face. Whatever this threat was, it was targeting us and everything around us. Yet it was somehow weak enough that it was afraid to confront us openly. If it believed us defeated, then perhaps it would finally show itself. It was a faint hope, but it was the best we had. It was Kavar's plan. He was always the greatest tactician among us, and had seen war more than the rest of us.
Right, if he was such a great tactician, then why did he also choose not to fight the Mandalorians? It's better to let civilians die in droves as the marauding space barbarians just rampage through the Outer Rim. It's fine, it's all part of the tactical plan. What a jackass. By the way, tacticians, that's a stupid term. Tactics are the way of fighting. Like, you have a it goes on different levels. So on the ground, like, if you have you and your team and you're fighting something, that is a tactical situation. It is the here and now. It is the doctrine of fighting. You don't win battles with tactics. You don't win wars with tactics. You might win battles with tactics. You win wars with strategy. So a tactician will always be trumped by a strategist. But it's also important to remember that no battle plan survives contact with the enemy. So it's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors thing, really. Because having good tactics helps you navigate the chaos of battle, but the grand strategy is what really carries the day. So they feed into each other. It's all part of the complicated process of fighting. But I'm just speaking out my ass now. I am just parroting things I've read. I might be full of shit. I don't know. I've never applied these principles. Maybe. Alright. I need to know why you cast me out of the order. Yeah, let's ask that one.
We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer.
Yes.
Nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the order.
Really?
Because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know.
I appreciate his honesty. I'm not even mad at him anymore. He's being legit. My phone went off. 2 messages. Who are they from? Alright. Oh, recipes. I'm gonna check that out later. I love cooking! Yeah, I don't actually love cooking.
Very
I just
well.
I like cooking. Fuck it. Do you think about Force? Okay, okay, we asked about that. We'll ask about Nar Shaddaa.
I had thought perhaps that here upon the smuggler's moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we faced. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. I did not believe the two were connected, but there was a chance. And the strong currents of life here on Nar Shaddaa make perceiving a Force user difficult. I could use it to cloak my movements and watch without being discovered.
That's not the only reason. You came here to hide.
No, you are right. That is not the whole truth. It is difficult to detect a Force user on Nar Shaddaa, and I knew it. This threat we face, it leaves wounds in the Force when it strikes. It leaves nothing.
You're terrified of it. Oh, yep. The character says that too. And you were afraid. Not were afraid. He is afraid, and I don't blame him.
To live life without the Force, to vanish and die and leave only an echo, it was terrifying.
It is terrifying.
To be connected to
Current-
all life around you, then to
Current
have it
tense.
stripped. I can only imagine what it must have been like for you. But even that imagining cannot compare with the truth.
Oh,
But
clear-
there is more than that. On Nar Shaddaa, one cannot escape what was left from the Jedi Civil War. From
This
the
place
failure of the
kinda is the-
Masters, from our failure to properly train Jedi, came disaster. And I wondered if perhaps the teachings of the Jedi had been our failing all along. There have been so many failures by teachers who believed in the code with all their being. Master Arca failed Ulic, as Master Boss failed Exar Kun, as Kay and Zar and the others of the Council failed Revan and Malak. For all the acts we do to preserve the galaxy, from such an arrogance that all we do is right and just, I wonder if there is a counter-effect that is created that strikes back at us. Exar Kun, Ulic Keldroma, Malak, Revan, you, all Jedi. There is something wrong in the Force, a wound, a sound that is growing, like a scream. You can hear it echo on Nar Shaddaa, sometimes when the moon is on orbit. It is a frightening thing to feel, that perhaps being connected to all life is not enlightenment at all, but simply another doom.
Wow.
And I think that maybe, perhaps, to forsake the Force as you did, to cut loose our bonds, may not be the wrong thing to do. You taught me something important in the Council Chamber long ago, Exile, and it has stayed with me all these years. You were right to do what you did. Everything you did.
I'm vindicated. I'm vindicated. That's all I need to... Okay, thank you. I've heard enough. Now we're killing you. Wow. Stop being reasonable.
Very well.
I wanted to hate Jedi, damn it. You think about Force bonds?
Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice.
Okay.
It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Vrook could not ignore it, which is saying something.
Brooke is an asshole. I'm gonna just go on another tangent here, more related to what we're talking about. I think Rian Johnson plagiarized this game, or he borrowed very heavily from it. I'm just seeing quite a few suspicious parallels. My theory is he poached ideas from this game in certain fanfics in the Star Wars wiki, or not the Star Wars wiki. There's a whole scandal about a lot of the ideas that were in his movie were in fan fiction or two, to the point where it was like, okay, come on, that's a little bit more than a coincidence. I'm just saying, I think he was poaching ideas from all over the place, which is fine if you can make those ideas your own. But it sounds like he just took a whole bunch of ideas, mashed them all up, and made a Frankenstein movie, and thinks it's high art because he took from rather smart sources and fanfics. So anyway, moving on. I have developed a bond with another. Oh, do we want him to know that? He's smart. He'll infer if we ask, is there a way to remove it? Because he'll infer, like, well, why would you want to know? That must mean you have a bond. And if you want to remove it, that must mean something's dangerous about it. He's probably good at deductive reasoning, so we'll just we'll cut to the chase. He's earned that much.
That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength.
And how would I end it?
There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply, both through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers, before he left the Order and went to war.
How would I end? Can I ask it again?
I do not know. A bond between two living beings is not something easily broken. It is not a choice. It is like breaking a feeling, like turning away from the Force.
We did that once.
To break a bond, your feelings would have to change, or one of you would have to die. But even then, the bond wouldn't go away. It would simply be empty. A wound.
No, all wounds heal.
Very well.
I have heard enough prepared to. Why would we kill him? We don't need to do that yet. We're fine.
Is that what it is? What the other man? Does it matter?
Okay, that's all I want to know. What happens now?
Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor.
Sorry about that.
Not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions.
Oh, and it's not my fault.
And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
Damn, there's more. Okay. Hey, I'm... Alright. Your student. Your disciples were taught to protect innocence, even when you would not. So you blamed them? It wasn't a betrayal to fight in the war. Yeah, we're gonna stick to our guns on this one. We are. I got a couple good options here. Let's go with number 2. We're just gonna drive home our point. Although, I think he's smart enough. He'll get either way, but I think this one would sway somebody a bit more, or it might piss him off. I don't know. What about this one?
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say.
Wait. You think I'm... Should we kill him? Let us end this. I am sick of your ramblings. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can think that about me. It's okay. No, letting you live seems more punishment. No, we're not gonna. We're gonna... Certainly must... Yeah, we're not... We're not nihilistic pricks. We're just selfish. There's a difference.
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons in which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed.
I respect this man. He's got it. I know he's done us wrong. I know he's fine. He's cool. He's good.
But we have spoken enough, I think. And words, I think, dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This is a long war, I fear, with many battles left to fight. You will need to conserve your strength when using the Force, if you hope to make it through the long road ahead. This form heightens your affinity to the Force, allowing you to gather your strength faster, even in the midst of combat.
My eyes are bulging right now. I'm like, what?
Perhaps exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Major props to Zekael. Holy shnikes. Wow, what a swell guy. That was great. Let's finish up some business here on Narshadeh. Talk to Lutra.
Thanks again, stranger.
Nope.
I won't forget what you've done for me.
Nothing? Nothing? Okay, so yeah, that bit that was in here, and he was studying the, that frequency. Yeah, that was Goto's ship that he was scanning for. Oh, hut. We gotta go talk to the hut. I just want to open these doors. Hey, guys. What's up? You guys have a good one. Those are Mandalorians. I like them. They're cool.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Okay, it's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm actually a little angry. Oh, Jesus! Let me run. Can I move? Oh, I paused it. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. We're fine. Alright, we're good. Woo! That freaked me out. I thought we were gonna die. Hey, thanks for helping, guys. fantastic work. Real freaking badasses, you are. Jackasses. Stupid Mandalorians. We got it. We got all the HK parts we need. Okay. Close security door. We'll need Atten for that. Let's go talk to the Hut. I think his name is Fat Ass. We're gonna talk to him, and we are going to talk to the Hut. Let's talk to him about. Please wake him for me. I do not have Goto, but rest assured, he will trouble you no longer. Hey, we did it! Oh, can we fix that? I enjoy your company, Voga. Slug you. What a nice guy. I don't know why people hate Huts. They're so professional. Seriously, just don't screw them, and they won't screw you. It's a simple process. It's just economic. It's just business. It's business. So let's get these HK parts back to the. I was gonna say the Falcon. Back to the Hawk. Back to the Ebon Hawk. The Falcon. The Millennium Falcon. Back to our ship. Those droids keep coming at us. That's annoying. I was not expecting more of them. Is this supposed to be a joke? Because I'm not laughing. Okay, not gonna lie, it's a little funny. It's a little silly. They keep coming after me. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, let's talk to him.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Recitation and.
I'm just skipping. I thought there'd be more to it. There wasn't. Oh, we need our shield back up. Okay, let's use that life support back. Wow, that was great. There we go. Actually, this is the asshole who has the, he's the one who has the disruptor. Shit. That.
Accuracy ratio achieved.
Okay, we're fine. All right, let's settle this. Come on, you son of a bitch. I missed. Oh God! I hit the wrong button.
Systems failing, master.
Dumbass droids. Got the processor. I don't know what other. I think we have an excess of parts now. There's Gita, Ghidorah, Ghidra, three-headed dragon. Probably gonna be more droids up ahead, so let's Anything?
Haven't heard anything more yet.
Okay, oh, you're good. I'll check in later. I was really thinking he would tell us more. That was a little shocking. Okay, let's go build us an HK unit. It's gonna be swell. Oh, son of a bitch. Daddy! 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 What you doing, Dad? Daddy! Daddy! What you doing? What's going on here?
Why are you here?
Because I told her. Told her everything.
Ah, and now you are free.
Yeah, so no more threats. No more of your requests. You and me, we're
Oh,
done.
shit.
Did you ever think I truly held you? You're more of a fool than I thought. What truly held you was you, and let me show you why. I once held the galaxy by the throat, as you once held her by the throat and let her die slowly. And your emotion at that point is what you fear. I wielded power like you cannot imagine. Everything I saw was awash with possibilities, spreading outwards, touching everything else. I saw all of that, all that the Force is. And only when it was ripped from me did I truly see it. And I know what lies buried within you, that you hide with your desperate thoughts, your guilt, your lusts. I can unlock that part of you anytime I wish. It is a simple thing, the human mind. Once it feels something strongly, it becomes etched in the memory, the subconscious. Shall I show you? That part of you that hungered to kill Jedi, that took pleasure from it? Or perhaps you will continue to listen to my counsel, and I shall ignore your pathetic attempts at freedom. Now leave me, murderer. I have nothing further to say to one such as you.
Damn! That was, man. Gotta love these interpersonal relationships. Mira? Hey, she's got something important to do here. Processor. Sweet. We did it. There's a low hum from the droid and the sound of circuits sparking, restoring power throughout the droid systems.
Diagnostic.
Ah!
HK-47 activated.
We did it!
Running checks through primary systems.
We did it!
Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
I'm sorry, dude. You look like a lot of series of droids. You okay? You okay?
Answer. If by okay, you mean the loss of almost all my existing assassination protocols, then no, I am not okay. Furthermore, I seem to have no discretionary control over my vocabulator, causing me to reveal my true function as an assassin droid of unrivaled sophistication.
I think I'm in love. I love this guy. He's awesome. I love you, HK! Sorry, back in character. You're an assassin droid? Shock.
Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy, Master. Oh, how I hate that term.
Hey, no, I get it. I get it. No, you don't have to call me that. Call me buddy, pal, and say, hey, you. I'll accept meatbag.
Answer. No, Master. I said it again.
Well, get used to it.
Answer. Yes, Master.
I really wish we could tell him he doesn't have to do that. Are you ready to serve me, droid?
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
Oh my god, this is amazing. This is the best day ever. Oh my god. We trained Atten to be a Jedi. We got a new assassin droid. We got a floating ball droid. Fuck Goto. We got a bounty hunter. We got a crew. Oh man. High five. That's fine. We'll work on it. Man, this got a lot going on. Security system. Cargo hold. Cockpit. Okay. Engine. Oh, can I fix the thing? The thingy thing? Alright. Let's see if we can fix the hyperdrive, then we'll call it a night. The hyperdrive was messing up. No, we can't fix it. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. It's just fine. We'll take it to the dealer if we really need to fix it. We need to get some lightsabers for our pals, or our compadres. Let's see if we can, Okay, I know I said we'll leave, but let me see if we can create... Let me see if we can make... Oh, no, damn it! Create... Let's see. Can we... What is this? Basic Ionite Edge? Other. Can we make a lightsaber? I don't know if we can. We can make a Mandalorian melee shield. We just need the right security skill. Pretty simple to make, too. Watchman blaster, Scout Enforcer, Field Survival Pistol. That one sounds kind of cool. Okay, anyway, I'm not seeing any lightsabers that we can actually make. So I don't know where we're gonna get lightsabers for Visas and Atten. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna call it here. And until next time, you guys have a good one.